Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Parr, and in today's episode I am going to be making over an upcoming model and activating her star power. So after finishing my first episode of Glamour Magick Makeover, I felt really inspired to work with creatives. I want to work with models, actors, dancers, musicians, and I want to create editorials and photo shoots and video shoots together. So when I met Anastasiia, I was really inspired to do something that could really help her build her portfolio and build her up as an editorial commercial model. So we're going to sit down today and talk about the concept that I have been thinking of for her, and we're going to get started, and I can't wait to bring you along with. All right, we're here. Finally here. So we talked a little bit over Google Meet about what we want to do in terms of collaborating together, but let me know where you're at in terms of like career goals and what you're building towards.
That's a really interesting question. So first of all, mostly what I'm chasing right now is a transition. So for 4 years I've been an entrepreneur and I've been growing my dog grooming business, but right now I feel like it's something that I'm past and I want to go bigger and I want to go in more, working with my head and what I have like naturally, translate the beauty, let's say, because I've been behind, in customer service, dealing with animals and stuff like that. And I feel like that's not creative enough for me, and I'm tired of the physical content of that. And God, thank you so much, gave me a big brain that I don't use, and I feel, not satisfied with that.
It's time to activate true creative potential and star power.
Yes.
So, I was really inspired by your Instagram in terms of the color palette of like a cool summer, icy blues, grays, things like that. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking that it would be fun to do a photo shoot concept that can help build your portfolio as a model that's around like retrofuturism. So I don't know what your take is on that, but what I'm thinking is like 60s inspired with some modern touches, something that's going to be flattering for your color palette, that icy blue, grays, charcoals, those kinds of tones, against like a more modern type of background. What do you think?
I need to visualize that.
Okay.
But definitely what I like about retro a lot is that more or less it was a sort of going against rules kind of thing. That's what retro usually in my head, it was freedom, it was like carefree, and things like that. So that's what I really like, and at the same time connecting it with the outside busy life that it's modern right now. So I guess that will be a cool idea, connecting the life that we have right now, where you have to be, working, busy, you have to be smart, you have to, just do a lot of stuff. Connect that with deep inside, you have to be free, you have to let things happen with you naturally. I think that could potentially be a really cool outcome from the concept.
Okay, great. And I was thinking specifically to showcase more expression and more of your personality, because at the moment your portfolio doesn't have a lot of that yet. Like we're just starting.
We're just
starting out.
Yeah.
So I think it would be fun to infuse your personality. And what I like about retro, like 60s mod type of inspiration, is that you have a lot of that, and there's a lot of like big expressions and cool movements, and then you get to kind of infuse a little bit of the dance background that you're telling me about too. Yeah.
That should work, definitely. I would be really interested in order to see what we're gonna create.
Yeah, so I'll present to you some of the photos that I put together.
All right.
Okay,
Show
so
me what you have in mind.
This is what I have in mind for you.
Okay.
Silvers, metallics, baby blues, gunmetal, bold makeup, teased hair, little flip underneath, because your hair is also like, it's a little past your shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like that would look really, really good. A little flip to the hair. What do you think?
It's Well, in terms, it's super bold though. You know, it's so far from, you know, like natural, but at the same time, you know, like the idea of making it, you know, the read it from the fresh, you know, kind of like view, and to see it into like
more modern than this.
More modern.
It will definitely
you know,
be more modern. Yeah.
The current like situation and in current world, I think it's going to be really interesting. Like, especially what I really like, I love like this picture.
This,
you know, that's so feminine.
I know.
So
I really like that, and I want to emphasize like the high glam also with you. But I think that if we do this outside and we pick something with like steel backgrounds and like more modern buildings, it'll play well together.
My look is just not, you know, get into there. But I really like, for example,
so less pop art.
Less pop art, but for example, this one, because I have a really, you know, like a baby face thing, but I don't want to highlight it too much because that's controversial with who I am inside. If if you see, like, you know, even the jewelry,
got a tough
like,
side.
a little bit edgy. I need a little bit of
little edge. I love it.
So edge, but I'm really not into like the pop colors.
So what do you think about making this almost more like space punk? So we'll have certain elements. I mean, we don't want to do a recreation of these things.
Oh, we can do it.
And we can't do a recreation of them anyways.
Yeah.
But what if we were to add a little bit more of that edge to this type of high glam, retrofuturistic style?
Yeah.
So that it still has like that punk tough edge to it.
Yeah.
And it could be through the accessories, through the makeup.
Yeah.
I feel like this type of makeup would be great. If we wanted to blend this, like you see, like this is more 90s. Pops or anything that you feel like?
Well, see, I'm not really familiar with the 60s because I wasn't really looking into it because
you weren't born then? You didn't live through it?
Neither do you.
I know.
Excuse me. But yeah, no, I will definitely just look into it a little bit more because I just don't have enough information in order to give you the final answer about the accessories and things like that. But I get your vibe. I like it. I like the clean, you know, the little bit cleaner, you know, look without any like popping too much
pop art.
Yeah,
we'll keep it simple and more minimalistic.
Yeah, I think that's where also I want to go because you know, based off how I look and, you know, my bodies and things like that, I'm not the high fashion model though.
Oh, you could be.
I'm too short for that, for the high fashion, you know, because they have a certain standards. I think that my look a little bit more, you know, it's easy to relate with, you know, it's more commercial versus this. I don't have like, like the popping ears or, you know.
No, you're too pretty to be high fashion. It's a compliment. It's a good thing. Being high fashion means that you have more unique features and you have more classic features, which is exactly why I felt like this reference point would work for you.
And that's what I'm trying to do in my work.
Yeah.
I mean, the photo shoot that you saw that was a little bit out, that's probably the biggest I want to go.
Yeah,
just to show, you know, probably to see if I can pull it off, and I was able to pull it off.
And you so did.
Yes.
You slayed. I loved it.
But moving on, so if I wanted to look at it from the money-making perspective, I need to go more commercial, more street style, you know, something that you know, will be accessible. Brands can use me to actually monetize, you know, their like things. So more, you know, calm down, chill down. So less editorial, more like a street fashion thing. Yeah. But we can pull that, you know, aspect into the street style, but it's still going to be a little bit editorial just because of the direction. You know, the direction that we want to go to.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay! I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good.
And just like that, I got to work right away on sourcing the materials for Anastasia's retrofuturism photo shoot. For this shoot, I took inspiration from 90s pop stars, superheroes, 60s glam, and futuristic architecture. I knew right away that I really wanted to search for white or metallic silver go-go boots and shift dresses in icy blue. To modernize the outfits and give it a cool futuristic edge, I immediately started checking out Gentle Monster's website. They are a Korean sunglasses brand that creates really memorable looks, perfect for what we're going for. I also decided to stop by Zara, but unfortunately, there was nothing that really fit what we were looking for. This is honestly the real life behind the scenes of putting together this photo shoot. So it is now Thursday night. The photo shoot is this coming Monday. And I found a bunch of things on Revolve. So I'm hoping that the things that I am ordering tonight are going to come in time. And everything that I'm ordering has to be returnable, which is like the biggest thing, is just the annoyance of having to go through the return process afterwards. So fingers crossed that everything works out. I am planning on going shopping in person tomorrow though as well, just so I can have backups in case things get lost or delayed or whatever. So this is the real life late nights, figuring things out at the last minute, but hopefully not actually last minute. Hopefully this is me misperceiving time and that I actually have tons of time ahead of me and that I'm going to find exactly what I need and I'm going to have exactly what I need on the day and it's going to be perfect and it's going to fit and it's going to look great and all will be well. That is crazy. Okay, I condensed it down to this. These are my hero pieces that will hopefully come in time. Sadly, those pieces weren't quite heroes after all and would not come in time. Okay, so I have made it to Yorkdale and I'm basically going to be filming kind of vlogging style because I forgot my tripod. So let's go. So this might work, but the thing with the skirt is that we then have to style a top with it, but it's kind of along the lines in terms of silhouette of what I'm looking for, so we'll hold on to that. So this is very much a pet peeve of mine, is when you see things that don't have a finished seam. Like, for example, and this is not going to be used for this shoot, but this is very lazy sewing and it's $60. It's not what we're looking for. We want things that are very sleek and structured, ideally baby blues and metallics, and this is what I've pulled so far. I think this mini skirt is going to work really well as a potential option. And the 60s was definitely known for that mod, really mini kind of style. So this type of thing is more in alignment than the things that are kind of unfinished or really delicate looking. Because honestly, the biggest difference between 2026 and 1966 is that things used to be made better. Things used to be made much, much better, higher quality fabrics and better attention to details, especially in the way that things were tailored and sewn. Okay, I think we may have found a very hot contender. This is a shift dress, kind of skater skirt type of style. Very structured, high neckline like what I'm looking for. Gives off this kind of mod vibe. I'm definitely gonna pull this, so long as it's the right size, because it looks like it was just left here on its own. So let's hope and pray, and if not, we're gonna keep on looking. Okay, so Simon's actually came in clutch. I feel like I did pretty well. Now we have to find shoes, which is going to be the hardest part, because my idea was originally going to be centered around sort of spacey go-go boots. and I think that's going to be kind of challenging to find. So I might have to let go of that idea and trust the rest of the vision that it'll come together. It's still going to feel 60s. It's still going to feel like retrofuturism. Still going to have like a little bit of a 90s element as well. The 90s took a lot of inspiration from the 60s mod looks. So this is going to be just a mix, a combination, refreshing it for 2026. So I'm actually very pleasantly surprised, especially because this used to be a Nordstrom. I know it's backwards. This used to be a Nordstrom, and everybody was pretty sad about Nordstrom not working out here in Canada, but I feel that Simon's is actually a better option. Like, I never did that well with finding things in Nordstrom. I am very sad about Hudson's Bay because it is heritage and it's actually my own lineage. My great-grandfather was a furrier for the Hudson's Bay Company when it was just being created. It's a very big part of Canadian fashion history. So Simon's coming in clutch. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like clear might not work. This might be better. I think that could be a contender. How much is this?
345.
45.
I actually thinking they should like this, but this one, since we open, it's already sold out.
Yeah, I've seen people wear that at Fashion Week actually.
Yeah, so I
had a friend that wore something really similar to this.
Or like something this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's purple.
The only thing that I'm concerned about is the reflection with the camera. It's hard to tell because like it's on me, it's not on the model.
This one is just a pink brunch length. It's not refreshed.
Shopping at Gentle Monster at Yorkdale was an absolute success, and I walked away super happy with what I purchased. 2 pairs of sunglasses that will go so well with the outfits that I put together from Simon's.
Alright, so it is shoot day. I'm so excited. I'm on my way right now. I feel very well prepared, maybe over prepared. I hope I'm over prepared. I've given everybody a 4-hour buffer, and the reason why I've given everybody a 4-hour buffer, even though it's not going to take that long, is because we are going downtown and there's always variables that we want to leave space for if someone gets lost, if parking is challenging, unexpected bathroom breaks, whatever. So we are headed there right now, and I cannot wait to start creating. It's a pretty hot day. That is the one thing that I'm a little bit nervous about, is sweating in these clothes that need to be in pristine condition. But other than that, it's going to be a great shoot. I can't wait for you to see it come together. So one of the things that Anastasiia expressed to me was that she doesn't feel that she's a high fashion model type, and mainly because of her height. She's 5'7". Now, FYI, that's not, traditional supermodel runway height, which is closer to 5'9" or 5'10". But here in Toronto, height doesn't matter for runway work. And that was something that I was told when I was a young model, was that I was too short. But I actually am 5'5.5". So half. I try to say 6, 5'6". Oh, and the makeup artist is calling me. I'll come back. So here's the thing, for those who may not be familiar. Typically, 5'7" is like the minimum height requirement for high fashion modeling, high fashion runway modeling. And it has shifted over the years as body inclusivity has gotten better, as tattoos have been okay on runways and editorials. But there's typically 2 types of models: high fashion runway models, and then editorial commercial models, which is what I have done for the last 12 years, where you do print campaigns, commercial campaigns. You might even do promotions in store or at an event, which I've done a lot of. And like I said, the landscape has changed a lot. So Anastasiia is actually new to the modeling industry, especially here in Canada. My goal today is to make her feel more like a high fashion model and help her see the possibilities of what her portfolio can be.
again, that I guess depends on what Emily is looking at.
You never had a friend who went to her and
Oh, don't worry, my mom used to braid my hair. And you know what she was saying? Like, we have a joke, like, the girl coming into the school and she's smiling like all day. She's like, why are you smiling like the whole day? And she was like, my mom tied my braids too tight.
So the smile stayed on.
Yes. So I'm used to that. My mom used to
love
braid
it.
it to school, you know. That's true.
you have Russian background, right?
Yes. Well, I would say Slavic. I am Ukrainian and Belarusian and Russian. So yeah, but born and raised pure Russian, I guess. I don't know.
Have you been in Toronto for?
4 years, but in Canada for 8 years. It's been a long journey.
Can we get
You just want it
Can we get it up here?
Yeah.
Okay, my favorite.
Love it.
Yeah, this is more like it.
I really like it. I love
And
the
we're
way
making glam.
60s,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
More volume.
I really like Twiggy.
I'm gonna be an Anastasiia Beverly Hills eyebrow model.
Because
You gotta step into an alter ego of some kind and pretend that the people on the street that you're blessing them with your presence.
street performance.
Yeah, exactly.
You're telling a person who for 10 years been on a stage.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're gonna be perfect. So when we're out on the street, you're channeling that energy. And you're channeling the inner star, the supermodel star within yourself. And that's really the glamour magic behind everything. Is really stepping into the lightest version that you could possibly be. And I'm not kidding when I say you are literally blessing everybody with your presence and with your beauty. And you're reminding them that art can be this living, breathing doll. Cool. I love it. Okay. Good.
I do it multiple times when I take them.
Yeah.
So if you're doing like a movement, and I'll shoot it with an 85, and I was like, that's great. I'm gonna switch lenses. I'm gonna do the exact same thing again, but now with a 24, so it's gonna be like wide angle. So there's gonna be different things. So it's not like you always have to come up with different things in your head. You can just kind of replay for the different lenses.
And just don't overthink it. When it comes to posing, just don't overthink. Get into that meditative space that you were talking about earlier that you can access when you're getting made up. Same thing when you're in the flow. Get into this meditative state that you would when you're getting made up or you're in that dance performance and feel what feels right for your body.
Cool.
And don't get into like the awkward, high fashion, like
I don't know
super
how to do that.
uncomfortable, like that's not the point of this. Like I want you to look like you're comfortable and you're having fun. But I also want you to be like you just stepped out of 2062. So this is kind of blending like the knowledge of the past of 1960s with that inspiration with what we think the future might be like as well.
Like the Jetsons.
Yeah, like the Jetsons, exactly.
Like eyeshadows and like, this is so nostalgic to me from the old dancing years.
Yeah, it's classic.
I feel exactly like I'm gonna dance.
That's what we're going for.
Let's go to our location.
See? Oh, it looks so cool.
Yeah, she looks so good.
have arrived. And we've got really great lighting, great team. We found some go-go boots. Paulina came in clutch with the go-go boots. Work, yes. Okay, arms. And this right here is a true supermodel.